Hey guitar players, I'm Nate Savage.
And I'm Nate's wife, Chelsea Amber.
And today we're going to teach you how to figure out songs by ear. And this is something that there's a lot to it. There's a lot of skills that you need to develop as a musician. But if you follow in what we're going to teach you today and practice them just like anything else you would on guitar, you'll be able to sit down with your guitar and figure out most like simple pop songs just by using your ear. And we're going to kind of divide this up into two main categories. The first part is training your ear, or getting it to where you can recognize different progressions, chords, or notes. And the second thing is we're gonna give you a method to actually sitting down and learning a song.
Yeah, so what we'll be doing today is I've picked 3 songs that hopefully Nate doesn't know. He doesn't listen to pop music, he doesn't play pop music, not on purpose.
Not on purpose, yeah.
So I'm gonna play the songs and all he's gonna get is the key, and then he has to figure out and tell me what chords I'm playing. We'll be back to back so he doesn't see what I'm playing, he has to tell me.
And hopefully I won't screw it up, but this is what you'll be able to do if you really apply the things that we're gonna show you here today. It takes a while to develop this, but you can do it, so let's get to it. All right, I have absolutely no idea what songs Chelsea's picked, and she's just gonna play the chorus to 3 songs. And this is just an example to kind of inspire you of what you can do if you do a little bit of ear training. And really that's all this series of video is. It's a subversive kind of covert way to get you to start training your ear. So she's gonna play the choruses and I'm gonna write down the key because this is really important, knowing what key you're in. And I don't know the keys of the song, so she's gonna have to tell me what's the first key of the first song.
Okay, the first key is A flat.
A flat. G sharp? Let's do, okay, A flat's better. A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G. Okay?
I wanted to pick one that wasn't just a straightforward
You may as well just have picked F sharp or C sharp.
Yeah,
anyway,
I know.
go ahead.
I didn't want to give you something too easy right out the gate.
Okay?
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Look what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. Look what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger.
Okay, one more time.
Okay. Look what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. Look what you made me do. I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger.
Okay, I've never heard that song before, so good
okay,
choice.
good.
And we'll get into this more again later, but I hear that as a 4, 5, 6, 1 progression.
Okay.
And let me just do this real quick. Let me number these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because the major scale has 7 notes in it. We'll get into that more later again. I'm trying not to get, I'm going to make this quick for you. So 4, D flat major. That's the ugliest flat I've ever drawn in my life. 5, E flat major. And then the 6 would be F minor. And then the 1 will be A flat major. So my final answer is D major, D flat major, E flat major, F minor, A flat major.
Well, sir, that is correct.
Dr. Snyder would be proud. Okay, and we'll get into more how we did this later, but let's do the next one.
Okay.
What key is this one in?
B minor. We're doing a minor key.
Oh, we're doing a minor key. Okay, so.
Yeah. Also, didn't want to give you something too straightforward.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me write this key down. B minor, B, C, A, B, C, D. Oh yeah, okay. D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Okay, ready?
I believe I'm ready, yeah.
All right. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
Okay, I'm gonna need to hear it again because there was one little twist there at the end of
You're
it.
right,
But
yep.
okay, so let's do 4 and then 1. Okay.
Again?
Okay, let's hear it again.
Okay. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't I was lost.
Okay. So what I heard, and I'm not going to make you play it again. I heard the main progression is a 6-4-1 in the key of, I would call it D, relative minor of B minor. So I would call that a B minor. 4 would be a G, and 1 would be a D. And I believe I heard a 5 chord in there, which is an A toward the end of it that was snuck in. So.
Well, 2 out of 2 so far.
Bam. Number 3.
Good job.
Cool.
All right, number 3.
I have heard that song before. I do know that one.
Okay.
But I never paid attention. I never heard that 5 before because I never did any active listening, which we'll get to in this video in just a minute.
Okay. Here, let me check. This one is in the key of C.
Okay. So C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No sharps, no flats. Okay.
By a Canadian artist I really like, so
Awesome.
pumped to have some Canadian stuff in here. All right.
Better not be Celine Dion.
My heart will go on. Nope. You'd know that one.
Just kidding. It can be Celine Dion.
I like Celine. All right. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. You don't have to change a thing. The world could change its heart. No scars to your beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful.
Okay, I got most of it.
Really?
I think. So hear it one more time.
But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. You don't have to change a thing. The world could change its heart. No scars to your beautiful. We're stars and we're beautiful.
Okay, there's not a 1 chord in this progression for this key, so
No.
there's no C.
I tried to throw you off with that.
And this is really important because like if you just put a little bit of work on developing your ear and start to find the tonal center of the key just by ear, and we'll get more to this later. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it now. But my vote is a 4, 6, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 4, which in this key would be F major, A minor, F major, A minor, then a 5, which is a G, then same thing on the next line, F to A minor, then F. So F, A minor, F, A minor, G, F, A minor, F.
3 out of 3, 100%.
Pressure's off, done. We can get to the rest of the video now. Great. So that is exactly what we're going to show you how to do. Now, there are a lot of different skills there that you need to develop as a musician, and it does take time to develop them. But if you follow the 8 things we're going to talk about in these 8 videos, you will be able to do it if you put in the work.
So the first one is active listening, and we're going to get to that a little bit later in this video.
Numbers 2, 3, and 4 kind of all run together, and they're really just kind of, I'm just tricking you into doing some ear training, basically. We're going to teach you how to identify or match pitch, grow your ears to match pitch, and then how to identify notes or root notes of a chord that you're playing or hearing. And then we're going to teach you how to decipher between major and minor chords. So all those kind of go under the heading of ear training or training your ear. And that's something that you have to be able to do or have to develop in order to figure out songs by ear.
The 5th topic that we'll tackle is song form. So it's really important to figure out the roadmap of a song before you dive into figuring out the chords. So does it start with the chorus or does it start with verse 1? Figure out how many times it goes through the verses, through the chorus, etc.
The 6th skill or topic we're going to head into is just identifying chord progressions. And this is where like everything that you've done up to this point kind of comes together and you start being able to pick out the chords in a song.
Topic number 7 is finding the key of a song, and that's really important so that you can figure out the chords. And that does take some music theory, but we'll help you figure that out.
And finally, number 8 is just practicing figuring out songs on your own, taking all the steps that we're going to talk about here and just doing it over and over again until you start to get really good at it. Now, number 1, let's go back to number 1. It's active listening. You may be thinking, well, what is active listening? And this is something that's really valuable that a lot of people might think they're doing when they're trying to figure out a song, listening to a song, trying to figure it out, but they're not really doing. Active listening is when you put everything else away and only concentrate on listening to the song, paying really close attention to the actual song and intently listening to it.
Yeah, so turn off your phone, turn off your television, turn off the screen.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah. And just listen to the song. Just focus. Don't let there be any distractions. You need to focus on the song. That's active listening.
And the better you are, the more committed you are to doing this, the easier it's going to be to learn the song later on when you get into these other steps, because you're going to be familiar with it already and you're going to kind of know what's coming.
So one other thing I wanted to mention is we'll be giving away a song of mine. Actually, well, it's ours. We wrote it together. It's called Face the Waves, and we'll be using that song in some later lessons.
And you can either download that song, listen to it. It's probably good because you probably haven't heard it. So active listening, doing some active listening with that will be a new experience for you. Or if there are some songs that you want to learn, that you've been wanting to learn by ear, grab that song, give it some really good active listening time where you're not doing anything, not even walking. Just sit on a couch or in a chair, put your headphones on, listen, no phones, no distractions.
These next few videos, we're going to focus on learning some fundamental skills that will help you figure out the chords of a song, and then we're going to jump into actually figuring out these songs.
And as we progress through these videos, you may not know exactly how to practice each one of these individual skills because they are kind of different. They're not just like play a C chord, right? There are some things going on that are just in your head. So we'll give you some tips along the way on how to practice, like using different apps on your phone or practicing with a friend or using just your guitar to help start training your ear. So in the next lesson, we're going to do exactly that. We're going to grow your ears big. See you there.